Listen, I'm a fan of Travis Scott. I like his music. I'm a big fan of his sneakers. I try to cop every one that comes out, no matter how ridiculous it is to wait hours upon hours, late at night, or days, or weeks, especially when it comes to the Jumpman Jack release. And I was excited about these Jumpman Jacks, man, just to get something a little bit different. I really like the Sail pair a lot, and I really like the University Red pair a lot, even more so than that. And I've been saying that since day one whenever we saw images of the sneaker. I really liked it. And guys, if you look back at maybe the last 5 or 6 releases on the Travis Scott website, man, nobody is hitting on these releases. No one at all. Human beings are not walking away with any sneakers from TravisScott.com. And guys, I think it's happened again. I think we got finessed. Now, this Jumpman Jack release has definitely been weird. First of all, they were dropping 2 colorways at the same time, which is a little bit different, a little bit unique, especially for Travis Scott's. Normally, they don't really do that outside of maybe the Air Maxes. It's normally just one sneaker at a time. But this time we were getting 2 releases, and I had 2 release dates, one of April 26th and one of April 30th. And no one knew which one correlated with what sneaker, because they actually pushed this one back a little bit. But on April 30th, they did drop these on the Nike Sneakers app. That's where I got this pair from. Shout out to Nike, because even though these were limited, the release overall went sort of smoothly, right? And people were actually hitting on the sneaker, as you can see by this pair that I'm holding in my hand right here. But then the Travis website basically had the word soon on, his shop page for basically 2 weeks. And then his Discord was hyping it up basically almost every day, saying that sneakers dropping today, it's going to be epic. Make sure you guys lock in. It's dropping in 5 minutes. And then you would see, a bunch of content creators and streamers basically going live for 10, 12, 14 hours a day waiting for the drop, because normally the Travis Discord, they do hype stuff up from time to time, and I'm not saying that all the information that's come out of there over the years has been dead on accurate all the time, but that was normally a place that you could go to and actually get some decent information about the Travis Scott releases from time to time. But this time, man, they were literally wasting people's time, trolling us, basically, just being really rude about our time. If you think about it, guys, in the sneaker community, who's wasted more of our time than Travis Scott? And I know it's not really him per se, this is his team, it's people that he has as mods in his Discord and stuff like that. I know it's not him as a person, you know what I mean? But, if you look at all the times that we've sat here and camped out and waited for these Travises to drop, who's wasted more of our time not communicating with us, not giving us the date and time, than Travis Scott. And then to make it worse, if you look back at maybe the last 5 or 6 releases, human beings are not touching these sneakers. You don't see any W's out on social media. In a day and age where people communicate at the speed of lightning, if people were actually hitting on this sneaker, man, you would see those W's. They would come from real Instagram accounts, real Facebook accounts. People would be on YouTube, and no one's hitting on them. Now, the marketing strategy for this sneaker, was always good. Nike and Travis Scott, they market their sneakers, they market their brand really, really well. In the case of the Jumpman Jacks, they even had Kanye West wearing a pair of the University Red pair, which started a lot of speculation that maybe Kanye might be coming back to Nike, and just hyped up the red pair just that much more, right? But then whenever the raffle goes live, it's open for an hour. In this case, for the University Red one, it was open for 2 hours. And then no W's at all go out. The day before when they dropped these, I heard of maybe 2 or 3 W's out there, maybe. I don't even know if they're confirmed. I really don't even think that they're real. And then there was an image that came out last night for the University Red pair that looked like somebody was getting 28 pairs of that sneaker for $5,600. Now, that had a lot of speculation going over the internet. People were thinking that Travis sent that link to his boys so that they could, buy the sneakers and stuff like that. But guys, that is actually fake. That was confirmed to be fake. It's not a real image. It's just somebody doctored something in Photoshop or something along those lines to make that image. Now, the thing about it though is these releases are so bad that when you see an image like that, you automatically believe it's true. Just because no one hits on these sneakers. Not on the Nike Sneakers app, not at boutiques, those places you can actually hit on. But the actual Travis Scott website, they do not give you the sneaker. They do not. It's like a merch grab. You know, they put the merch up, you can get the merch, no problem. You know, if it's a pre-order, you know, that's fine. You know, you can wait 6 to 8 weeks, 10 to 12 weeks for whatever the merch is. But the sneakers, they're not going to regular people. There's even a lot of people that speculate that the sneakers are always backdoored before they ever show up on the Travis Scott website. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. That's what people are sort of feeling like, you know, just because you're seeing the University Red pair, which is only exclusive to Travis Scott on GOAT and StockX, weeks before the actual release date ever happened, you know, and they're going for $2,000. That's like the magic number for a Travis Scott before it releases, $2,000. Now, for me personally, man, like, if I don't hit on a Travis Scott or something like that, man, like, it's fine. You know what I mean? I'll live. I got a ton of sneakers. You know, I got some Travis Scott sneakers that I either paid resale for, or in this case, you know, I was lucky enough to hit and get a W. But, man, like, I don't necessarily even care about me, man. You know, but when I see thousands of people waiting around for days, hours, weeks, you know, for a sneaker from Travis Scott, and then no W's goes out, I don't know, man. Just kind of feels like they don't care about us at all. Like, there's a couple of things that would be super easy to do. Is to A, just let us know the date and time so we could show up, you know, and secondly, actually put out some sneakers. If they did give out W's for either this pair or the red pair, it was really limited, like 6 pairs, you know, 12 pairs, something like ridiculously low. You know what I mean? But, you know, a little bit of communication could go a long way in the future, you know, and, you know, actually just give us the shoe, you know, just seeing real people hit on the shoe, that would go a long way. But until then, man, I think I'm kind of done with that website. In the future, it could be really easy for Travis and his team to communicate with us so that, you know, our time's not being wasted, so we don't feel like we were slighted in any way, just by making a post on Instagram, letting us know a date and a time where we could show up and put in for the raffle or however they're going to release the sneakers and actually release the sneakers. You know, I want to see W's out there. You know, even if you're going to make a release limited, which I know that they want to do because they want the hype to be, you know, really high for all these releases. I get it, you know, but actually let human beings hit on the sneaker, give people a chance, because at the end of the day, you know, as much as we want these sneakers, I think we just want the chance at them. Like, give us a real chance, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, maybe even giving us an email afterwards just saying that we weren't selected, so we're not also waiting up for hours upon hours waiting for an email to see if we actually got a W or whatever. But, I mean, until some things change on that website, man, just from what I've seen over like the last 5 or 6 releases, I think I'm done giving that website attention. Because nothing really comes out of it other than maybe buying some merch. That's all you can really get. You're not getting the sneakers from there. You're just not. You know, I can't remember when the last time I saw like a real person hit on the Travis website for. Maybe it was like the Air Maxes or like those Air Trainers that they released at the same time. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's been a long time, and I've covered a lot of these releases over the past few years, and no one hits. Just no one hits, and it just feels like a big waste of time. You know? So let me know what you guys think down in the description box below. Let me know if you were able to get any of these sneakers. Let me know if you were one of the very few people that hit on the Travis Scott website, because I don't think anybody got a W, man. I didn't see any W's. Let me know if you did. But guys, thank you so much for stopping over here to check out another one of my videos. I love you. I appreciate you. On that road to 15K, where I'm giving away a sneaker up to $500 in your personal size winner's choice. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll see you all in the next video real soon. I love you guys. Peace. For more sneaker content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you hit that notification bell so you never miss a video.